I have seen the frosting explosion cake all over the internet, and I of course had to give it a try. Today I'm testing it out so that you don't have to see, does it actually work, and should you try it at home? All right, you know what? I don't know if this is gonna work, so I'm definitely not putting in the effort of making some homemade cake batter, so I'm literally just going with boxed mix because we don't have time today for that whole operation of making it from scratch. We're then going to add in our cup of water, just according to package instructions, followed by our oil right into there, and then we're going to crack our eggs. Ready? Egg number 1, egg number 2, and egg number 3 right into there. Now we're just going to grab a whisk, and we are down, not whisk, oh my God, what am I doing? This is not a whisk. I'm going crazy. We're going to grab a whisk, and now we're just going to whisk this up until fully combined. Now, one thing that's important for this cake is that it is baked in this kind of like round shape. So I'm going to show you the trick to doing that, but you have to be careful, of course, when doing this because you don't want to break anything in your house. So let's just whisk this all together and look at this. We have a beautiful batter to make our cake from, just like that. Now, very important is that you use a round baking dish. Now, this is actually Pyrex. Pyrex works for baking. Do not use a different glass bowl. That is not safe for baking, or you will have a disaster on your hands. So we're going to now take our batter and we're going to pour it up only about like a third of the way, because cake obviously rises, and the worst thing that could possibly happen is that this overflows. You do not want that to happen. So let's come around. So we are now going to then also put it on a baking sheet. This will ensure that if it does overflow, it doesn't ruin our oven. And now we're going to place it into the oven, and we're going to let this bake for probably about 30 minutes or so on 350 until it's fully baked. All right, the cake is now out of the oven. As you can see, we have that texture that they did in the video. Now, to make this kind of work, I took a quart container and I just cut off the bottom so that we could then place it on top of our cake, and I melted a whole bunch of chocolate. So I'm going to now take our chocolate, and hopefully this actually stays within here. That's the goal. So we're gonna melt our chocolate. We're going to place our chocolate right into there so that it can then overflow when we lift this. So we have our chocolate over there, and then very important, they also put on sprinkles. So let's get our sprinkles all over there. And now, it is the moment of truth. So, you're having a party, and then you bring this to the table, and you say, now it is time for the presentation. So, we are now going to, are you ready for this? I am so excited. Is this gonna work? Is it not? Let's see. Ready for it? And you lift it up. Oh my gosh. Okay, that 100% worked. And then, as you can see, it overflows over your cake, and obviously you can help tilt it if you need to do more, but look at that. I mean, that kind of worked in my book. Obviously, you know, it's supposed to have a little bit more of a reaction, but we can count that as it worked. All right, we're now gonna grab ourselves a knife. Let's cut ourselves a nice piece of this delicious cake, just like that. Cut off a chunk, and bone apple tea. Cheers. Whoa. It's delicious cake. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, let me know by hitting the like button. Comment down below what is your favorite type of snack. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit the follow button to join the Facebook fam to see all my videos.